that hair. She even had Kendra G in her feelings. I had to work all my life. I had to work. Kendra G, you don't look like this. This is what all of the women are mad at, because when we think of an exotical, this is what we thinking about. She got the hair. Look at that mane. She got them tatas. She got that onion, that skin. She's a sex maven. A goddess, if you would say so. But what is she after you get done with her? A lot of men don't care. I want that. And if you're a rich man, go ahead. But if you can just get it off the mouthpiece, get it off the dribble, off the muscle, off of who you are, that's when you cold in the game. In chilly cold blood.
I'm a topic of conversation. I might as well join the conversation a little bit too, right?
That's right, baby.
Did you go through those moments of like, I feel like there was just so many moments that people just wanted to hear anything from you, right? Did you go through those moments of just like wanting this all to go away? And I'm wondering, at what moment did you kind of, because I read your last note, and it felt like you were trying to almost kind of like seize back, like, just your own presence and in your own self, right?
Yeah.
Has that happened, or I'm wondering the phases throughout like this whole process?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to really absorb what you were saying, and I'm also a little nervous. Can you repeat that?
No. I was just asking basically the phases of like.
This is water.
That's all. You get a little sipping. I got a little Don Julio right here. You drink?
We
gotta learn about you, bro. Do you drink? Like, what do you do? What do you do? I know everyone has a vice.
I know. I'm like, let's.
You already say everybody got a vice. When you can't see a man's vice, if he don't tell you my vice is women, my vice is cigars. It's something sneaky. He has something that he likes.
Let's break the ice a little before we get to.
All right, I got some Don Julio.
So I
got you, girl. I got you. I got
you. You know what I mean? Whoever her surgeon is, woo, got her looking right up in this thing. You see her? Oh my goodness. This is what got the sisters mad, that a brother got choices out here. You mean to tell me you can get a choice on what kind of woman you want? You can get you some of this exotical. This is what got these suckers going overseas. They trying to marry the bro. It's just for some fun, man. But it lowers your sense of sensibility, stimulation, when you were the woman that's ready to raise your children. You get desensitized doing all that tricking. You see what I'm saying? You can't help yourself. You're doing all that tricking, and you think this is how all women are. This is what's going on. It's for sale. Batches gone wild up around here, man. You got old Daphne Joy.
Say less. Say less. Don't you worry.
That's how they get.
Listen, did you? I've been watching the videos you're putting up.
You watching the videos?
I was actually at a place of thinking, I'm like, maybe sexuality stuff would have been taboo because, to some extent, people might have felt like your privacy was invaded. But it feels like you're kind of embracing it. Like, hey, listen, I'm kind of having fun. I'm being me. Like, hey, what's out there is out there. Fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna do me. How has that been? And have that been a little bit more comfortable for you? Kind of owning that, like, especially your sexuality.
Yeah, I just feel like, when I zoom out of everything, well, first of all, I was, as you know, I knew that it was just this like looming thing that was kind of haunting.
Now, sisters, y'all need to learn from this. Can y'all hear this woman's voice? Now, I just want to say that I'm here. I know they were going to talk about me. See, sisters, y'all be, y'all rough, gruff, yelling at a brother, want to bite his ear off, acting like somebody's mama. Sisters, acting like somebody's auntie. When a brother get his paper right, he say, man, I ain't dealing with this bull. He say, I'm cool, but your paper ain't right, so this what you got to deal with. Woo! Modern dating. Everybody wants a dime, but a dime is the broad that pays attention. The 10 is the broad that pays attention to your business. So you look, look at that onionism. Look at, ooh. Why would an NFL player marry a plain Jane white girl? Because she cater to his needs. That's all y'all want to do is mess with the black woman. Y'all want to mess over the black woman. Y'all don't want the black woman. The black woman want to chew your head off. That's what got these dudes going overseas. I think y'all should just use some of these dating apps and get women out of your region. Isn't why would I do that? I can go overseas. No, nephew. No. You can meet abroad instead of going passport, bro. You on the East Coast, see what's up with a West Coast chick. Different mindset. I brought up in Seattle, I brought up in Montana, I brought in Colorado. A little chassis over there in that Oregon. They grow up different. It's a different state of mind. The broad y'all go see overseas, they just 304s. Them hoes. Y'all ain't really getting nothing. Them just hoes. Now, if you just want to pay for hoes, then go ahead. Be a trick. Don't get mad when I call you a trick. It ain't tricking if you don't know that's trick justification. If you get it off the mouthpiece, off the dribble, came in the dough, you could be like this player. Hey, you too, little chassis. It's all up to you, nephew. Where you going with it? How you gonna do it? Huh? Everything comes down to dick and pussy. The boss, the worker, the pimp, the hoe. Dick and pussy. Which one are you? Some of you niggas are bitches too. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy.
My hemisphere a little bit. And then, then one day, these type of things might happen. And so I've just kind of been in a space of like bracing myself for it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I kind of like zoom out and just kind of see how everyone's, like perceiving it and everything, and how people are trying to just kind of like run with the narrative or run with my narrative or like take control of my narrative. That's really what stands out to me. And I'm just like, you know what? No.
Yeah.
Like I'm awfully tired of that at this point. And I just wanna be in control of my own narrative. I feel like everybody is just always trying to take it from me.
Ain't nobody taking nothing. You're a thought pocket. A beautiful thought pocket. Beautiful batch. But you've been going wild. You need some covering. Whether it's a player, whether it's a square. A woman's job is to find her man that can trick on her the best. She was told as a little girl, find you a man that can provide for you. Just another word for tricking. Unless you're ready to have a family. Now you're not tricking, nephew. Other than that, you tricking, man. I don't care what y'all say. Trick justification.
Just feel like really misunderstood. I also feel like I just can't be myself at the same time too. A lot of times, I feel like, I guess, I'm pretty sure that everybody feels misjudged and all that stuff. But like, I really have experienced a lot of feeling like I'm definitely, sorry for the sound, feeling like I'm definitely always being judged. And contained almost.
Daphne, you stay by the
And
train tracks?
I guess now that I'm just more comfortable in like my womanhood, I sorry, should I call you AK or academics, by the way?
Either or.
She just mumbling, jumbling, rambling. Use a hoe.
Either or. By the way, I seen and I felt like that energy. I don't know if you're friends with her or whatever. I seen Amber Rose comment like
Oh, yeah.
and it
Amber
felt like you were
Rose.
kind of going into like, oh,
Amber Rose, old hoe. See, you got to hit while the iron is hot when you a hoe. You got a small window. Amber Rose, she was supposed to either get a kid by Kanye. She was supposed to do the Kim K. You see, if not, she was supposed to get that sucker ducker, 21 Savage. She was supposed to get a baby by one of them suckers. That's a hoe's job. Don't you see how they did Anthony Edwards? Cooked him. Don't you see how they do Little Baby? Cooked him. That's a hoe's job to squeeze out you suckers some paper.
almost like an empowerment era. I kind of like it. I thought people were gonna run you away, scare you away, and I kind of like the fact that you're kind of having fun with it. And sometimes that's the best thing to do when people are trying to, bring you down. You got to have fun with it too, right? When you own it, like
yeah, for sure. Because I mean, at this point, everyone's trying to shame me, right? Everyone's trying to shame me for things that they also do. Maybe not those things.
They can't shame you for being a hoe, baby. Yeah, they thoughts, but you just do it better than them, and you look better than them, baby. Oh, Daphne Joy, go on ahead with your thing. Beautiful batch. Batch is gone wild.
Or whatever they're into, whatever. But at the end of the day, they're trying to shame me. And I just want to take away that shame. And when you take away that shame, you are putting yourself back in control
Okay.
of, your own narrative and your own body. And like, okay, and so what? And, like, so what? And I just like, what's meant to break me is not going to break me. Like, I just won't allow it. I think that I've just like been through so much emotionally, spiritually, and everything that I've like just rose from that already. And I'm still finding myself through all of that. And I'm just not going to go backwards. I just feel like there's so much beautiful life ahead of me. And I'm really excited for just this, I don't know, this new chapter in my life. I feel very like free at this point. I feel very like in control. And I almost am starting to finally realize like my power, like my divine feminine power. Like I realize how much power I truly hold over.
Now you got some power.
Yeah, you got power over these suckers.
Watching these videos, like you got a fat ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. You. I'm watching. Hey, so
she got power over these suckers. You don't see it? She evoking an emotion in a sucker. She making him believe that he's really doing something. Lose the logic. Yeah. You got power. What do you bring to the table? She brings a fat ass. It's up to you to deal with it. Oh, no. You don't bring anything to the table. Kevin Samuel said you must bring something to the table. She brings a fat ass. That's what she brings. And you're a corny dude, and you're going to pay. Passport, bro, you're going to pay. You're going to pay anyway. Yeah, but I don't like women that don't like me. Well, how do I know a woman likes me? Put that batch to the test. So y'all letting these brawls just run amok. This is why tonight's Sir-ism podcast. Batches gone wild. The majesty. That's what's going on out here. Oh, you got power.
Like, after everything that you've been through, did you go through those moments of like maybe like just retreating in a shell and be like, yo, listen, I'm gonna just get out of here? and I'm just gonna try to shy away from this because even though the internet's talking about you, you probably know at this point it's impossible for you to be.
I like her. She stood up to it, faced the nation. Cassie ran off to another country. She like, I'm out here. I gotta find me another simp.
Completely understood how you would want to be understood. Some people have whatever thoughts about you already. Some
Right.
people look at you in a certain light. Some people might look at these videos and be like, "Oh, I knew she was X, Y, and Z," and some people might feel conflicted. They might be like, "Well, I've heard her say this, but I'm kind of watching her kind of be very sexually explorative and she's
Right.
kind of shit showboating
Right.
over here. I'm not gonna lie." What's your response to that?
My response to that is that it's okay. I feel like we're all extremely layered, and like we're not just one way. We're just extremely layered people, and it's complicated. It's complex. How I'm just like deflowering and growing and just like owning up to this. Like this is something that probably would have crushed me like dearly, and you guys probably would have never saw me for like 10 years or something in the past. But now it's just like
I look good. I'm out here. Yeah, they seen the tape. They seen my work. What was that song by Maxwell? Whose woman's work? This woman's work. I don't know how it goes. Woman's work, Maxwell. We seen this woman's work and everybody is impressed. She got the women mad. She got the men in a frenzy. She got these men ready to be a sucker ducker. Oh man. They know they're going to get used. They want to get used. This is modern dating, the reverse. Groom coon will take your mind and warp it. Will take your mind and you think you got something and you ain't got nothing, nephew. This is modern dating. That's why you got to be equipped with this knowledge, this game, this information, this wisdom. Let's continue, Miss Joy.
I just have more awareness of it, and I know that how I'm just living my life. Honestly, how I just truthfully say is like I'm just moving on. Like I'm just moving on with my life. Like I still have a life. I still have a business. Like I
She got a
still
business.
gotta keep it pushing, right? Like I can't, you know what I mean? And
Come on.
One thing I like about you doing this is that I think
Yeah.
one of the things that people, and obviously it was an interesting, very interesting situation where a lot of people were chiming in on, but people kink shame, right? And if we're talking about kinks, what are you into? Like, because we've heard everything, and we don't know what's necessarily you. Like, what's your type of? Because I'm watching some of these videos here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm like very sexually attractive, very sexual. Like you exert a heavy sexual energy, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like the lingerie is killing. I'm like,
you ready to trick, huh? You ready to trick, ain't she? Got him. Got him. Got him.
What I even seen the video. You were showing love to the little itty bitty committee. You know what I mean? You were like, does the size really matter? I want to ask you that question. Hold on.
Damn, bruh. You all up in the Paul's area. Paul, son. Ain't you from New York or something? Paul, heavy Paul, son.
Wait, hold on. Does size really matter?
Look at him. He excited.
Hell
yeah.
I'm letting you finish it.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So to answer your first question, what am I into? Like, do I have any kinks?
Yeah.
Like that?
Look at that. He wide-eyed about this batch. Ooh. Y'all go crazy over quote unquote a bad batch. What pretty is what pretty does, Jack.
Heard a lot.
I would say that I'm kind of like figuring out those kinks and I'm fine tuning exactly what I like. I definitely know what kind of man attracts me for sure.
Now,
I like.
What's your type? Hold on, we gotta break this down now. Hold on now. Wait, you sure that's the only water there? We gotta take a shot or something. Come on now, girl. Let's get to it.
This is my Icelandic still water.
Oh man,
but I like to drink out of champagne glasses because, yeah,
you need a shot. That's what you need. Anyway, so okay, what's your type of guy? Like, what's your preference?
You're saying you need a trick.
Okay,
that's what you need.
Is it money? Keep it 100. Like, if that's the thing that it is, like, I'm talking about physically. I'm trying to see if.
Right.
Nah, player. Nah.
So cute. Well,
I ain't gonna hate on
honestly,
academics.
it was very attractive to me to see you so attracted to me. That's honestly what brought me onto your show because, underneath all the profanity, I definitely could pick up on that you were like really attracted to me.
Sexy ass bitch. Thank you. I'm like, yo, this is. I'm like, listen, this is.
So,
cook that boy.
So I gravitate more towards men who are definitely in a more like obsessive, like worshiping energy towards me.
Worshiping. Oh, she wants you.
I don't know, it makes my heart race.
Hey, nephew, she wants you to worship her. That makes her heart race. Are you ready? Are you ready? She say worship her. This is the reverse groom coon at its finest. Batches going wild.
It really excites me. I really
here,
like
man.
that. I like big energy. I like masculine energy.
Go ahead.
Strong, powerful energy. And of course, I want a protector and a provider. And so a man who is successful financially is, of course.
Successful what in life? What is success? Financially. If you want this right here, you gotta have that paper, nephew. And you ain't got that paper, go on and get you a regular woman, man. You can't have this. Who you want?
It's very attractive.
Hold on.
You can't.
What you mean successful though? Because I got let me log into the Chase real quick.
Successful in that you can that we can like just have a great time and I don't have to worry and I can just be at ease with my man. And that he just is, generous, sweet, kind,
Dark
loving,
green. What's going on, player?
Wants to keep a smile on my face as I want to smile on his face. And, that's just my type. Somebody who just loves and adores me. And what's funny is like, I'm learning about this word simp. And I just want to say,
Baby, I adore you. She learning about this word simp. Like she ain't never heard simp
shout
before.
out to my simps.
Stop
I
playing.
love simps.
Hey. She say she loves simps, man. She got something for y'all, man. She want y'all to simp, man.
Want to give these people too much ism, you dig?
Dark green. She say she loves simps, man. That's why I got it on my thumbnail. Look at her, man. She's active and attractive for a soccer docker. Come on, man. You tricking, Dark green? You gonna pay for this? Eminem, you paying for this? Shout out to all my players, man. Where y'all at, man? I know y'all might catch the live stream, man. Come on, man. Y'all paying for this? Come on, man. She fine, man. I got you. Nope. I'm standing on mine, man. Box don't cost. Now, we can have a good time. We can go kicking and stuff. But when you exchange money for box, that's what I mean by tricking. I ain't talking about, in my interpretation, don't got to run your life. I'm just saying what I think of it. Now, if you and her going out, this your woman, you having a good time, you want to go to the mall, shop a little bit, go to a club, Go to a ball game, you know what I'm saying? Going to the movies, going to a vacation. Hey man, you going on the vacation too, so you enjoying yourself. A steakhouse, you enjoying yourself. What's the difference between going by yourself for $250 and having a nice, woman with you for the $500? If you having paper like that, it ain't nothing, nephew. But outright just paying for the batch, that just ain't my thing. Now, if you going out with your woman having a good time, hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, but dark green. What I'm saying is, if I pick a chick up, if you pick a chick up, nephew, that's why I gotta clarify myself, because I just be feeling like y'all know. And I ain't saying you don't know, dark green, but what I'm saying is, if I'm going to what they say, the Cheesecake Factory, it may be $120. I could go by myself for $60, $70, order me an appetizer, a drink, whatever, $80, $100. I mean, what's 200 if I got 100? That's all I'm saying. Did we go back? I mean, I'm gonna have my own spot, or I bought a hotel room for us to kick it at. I'm in my whip. I got to get some gas, because I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the fruits of my hard work, wherever I work at. To me, my definition, my interpretation, if it mean anything to you, to me, that ain't tricking, nephew. But if you just like me, to probably like, oh, baby, you so fine. And she like, yeah, you got to pay for this. I'm cool on that. That's me. That's my doctrine of the game. It just don't make me feel mackish. It just don't make me feel like a player. I can't do it, dark green. Now every other man is on his own type of time. But if you over here with Uncle Islam, and we on some macking, man, you can break the rules, but it's rules to every game. It's rules to the construction game, how you have to use the architecture, the scale and the skew, the way you have to use geometry. See, it's rules to building a house. It had to be square this way and straight this way and level. They got the little levelers, the levels things, dark green. You did. So when you leveling things, I got to put my castle together right. If you want this to be your wife, if you want this to be the woman to have your children, even if you're on your second, third woman, I'm just saying, though. Do you want the hoe or do you want the whiz knife? To me, this woman right here look just as fine. Look even better because she got the man children's. Look at that woman compared to Daphne Joy. She just as sexy with cocoa caramel skin. But it's going to take some work to get to this level, nephew. He got his son. He kept going. He had all daughters, and he kept going, got a son. He got one more in the belly. He don't care if it is another girl. He got his one king. He got his one prince. Then he become the king. And then when he put it all together, now he got all his children doing things. He got businesses going. Then you can become a god on earth, that is. So you starting this right here. So he the king of the household. Then he needed him a little prince. He got him one. Look at his daughters. They look hard. This woman looked just as beautiful as Daphne Joy with a natural body. But if you want to put your thing together like this, it's going to take some work. And how you start is how you finish. See, you start off tricking with a broad. She going to say, well, how many other broads you trick with? But if you stand on your scale and your skew, you understand me? If you stand on your scale and your skew and your geometry and your math is right. I mean, I thought you New York players was on your 160 or 360 guard, your 120. Yeah, we kicking that game to edify your brain. If we kicking game and we saying the black woman God and all these other things and all this other black Israelite type stuff, are y'all really meaning it? Are y'all just trying to have two wives with beads in their hair? Cause you just want to, run a little tribe? Are you really kicking that game and gonna stand on it? You start off tricking with Daphne Joy, you're gonna have to trick forever, nephew. On the Wolf of Wall Street, when the man ran out of money, the batch said, you know what time it is. Why are we even doing all this talking? You know what time it is. You break bread for this box. Soccer doctor. What you thought? She said, what? He said, I just lost all my money in the stock market. She said, what? He said, yeah, I lost all my money in the stock market. She grabbed his kid and took off. Damn, nephew. That's cold out here for a player.
You give these people too much ism, you dig?
It's because you're picking the wrong kind of bras. You're getting bras that's out your league. You getting bras of the night. This bra right here say she got 8,000 in a night. You think she want to be a wife? Did that rhyme? We got different jobs. We got different areas for people to do. As a man, you must be a leader, a father, an overseer, an orator, an instructor. It's like you got to instruct these children right here. Yeah, you clean up this. Yeah, you get the leaves. Yeah, you wash the dishes. See, he giving out orders in his house. A man's house is his castle. Oh man, so when you get a good woman, she's worth her weight in gold. Or do you just want a hoe? Do you just want to fuck on something? Are you really looking for a woman to carry on your legacy, Jack? Or you just want to fuck on something? What you doing out here in the dating market? See, now we kicking game, nephew. And then you can turn that game to wisdom and turn that wisdom into what? Man, I'm about to overheat in here, baby.